Hello, lovelies! So a lot of you guys don't know this about me, but I'm a big Harry Potter fan. And I love DIYs, so I took the two together and I made a lot of Harry Potter DIYs over about 2-year span. When I got bored, I would just make DIY Harry Potter stuff, so over 2 years, I kind of made a lot of stuff. This video is really fun to film, and I'm so glad I got to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so first let's start off my potion box. This is my potion box, and I made it out of a shoebox, and on the top it says, ooh, backwards. If found, please return to Katelyn Charlotte, 2nd year Gryffindor common room. So, this is the box, and I have a ton of potions inside. Okay, here is Skelly Grow. I thought this one was like one of my favorites. I love this one. It just looks so like real. Here is Wart Cap Powder. I'll move these aside as I go. And then here is this one. I don't really know how to pronounce that, so I'm not gonna try. Okay. And then I'm not gonna try to pronounce any of these actually, to be honest. But all these were handmade. I think this one was glue. I just took glue and food coloring and I put it together. And then I just took these like little bottles I found. So here are my big potions. Okay, so now the rest are all just like little Bath and Body Works bottles. But what I would do is I would take these like little pictures and I would put them on them. So here is all of my many potions. They look like little testers, like if you actually were at Hogwarts, like you would buy little testers there and like you see like if you like that potion or not. So that's like what I say when people ask me. I'd be like, these are my testers, my Harry Potter testers, duh. And then that is all of them. And then this is little jelly beans crushed up. And it says Jar of Living Death. And these are all my miniatures, my little samples. So that was all my potions. Here's my butterbeer. And here's my fire whiskey. It's a big bottle. And then here's my pumpkin juice. So these ones are my big ones. And then this is like a little water bottle, but it has food coloring and water in it. And it's my butterbeer. And then if you've been to Universal, you probably have this, the butterbeer cup. But of course I saved this, and here's my butterbeer cup, so it's like, pouring it in. Also, speaking of Universal, here is my wand. Of course, if anybody goes to Universal, you have to get a wand. Like, that's special. So this one's mine. I don't know if anybody else has this one. It's kind of weird looking, but I liked it, and it's special to me. And yeah, I've had this for a long time. I love how special the box is. Like, so awesome. And then it says Ollivanders on it. It looks so real. I just love it. Even though I didn't make this one, I had to show this in my video. Okay, here's my big Harry Potter box. Believe it or not everything fits in here. So, in the front, it has the Hogwarts Castle, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. And then, if you were to go to like Hogwarts, you would get one of the platform 9 3/4, Zonkos. You would probably go to Zonkos, obviously. Ollivanders, you would obviously go to Ollivanders. And who wouldn't go to Honeydukes? I mean, Honeydukes is life. If there's real Honeydukes, oh my god, I'd spend all my money there. And then on the sides is quotes from each book. So like, let's see, where's the first book? Like for each book, I would put a quote that I liked. So there's the books. And then there's all of them. I have a lot of stuff, so I'm kind of not showing all of this. So there's the box. And then also I've got to say on the sides that each one has one of the special spells that most people know. Like Pacificus Totanis, Wingardium Leviosa, Expelliarmus, and Expecto Patronum. This ripped because I tried to fit too much stuff inside this box and I have way too many Harry Potter stuff. So this one is Ron Weasley's letter. And if anybody remembers this, it starts yelling at them. So I was like, how am I going to recreate that? So I just attached this. It opens up and it like pops up. So it's got the letter inside and I think this looks pretty realistic. as the other one in the movie, and I love this one. This is one of my favorite things that I made. Next, this one only readers would know, so if you read the books you would understand this, but I don't think they really said it in the movie that much. But this is the letter that got sent to Harry Potter in book 4, and it has all the stamps because Mrs. Weasley did not know how many stamps to put on there. And that is the little thing right there. And then if you open it up inside, I hand wrote the letter from the book. So here is the letter. Took me a little while, but I think it's worth it because it's totally like the real thing. So I'm not going to read that all. Obviously you can find that in the book. But I hand wrote that, and then here are my fake stamps. But okay, so then I made myself a little letter, like as if I made it into Hogwarts. So I wrote everything on here. I'm going to cover that up because that says my address. And inside has all of my things that I would have got if I made it in. So here's my platform 9 3/4. There's my little slip that I would need. And then here is, let's see what this one is. Oh, here's my acceptance letter. And I made that on a software. And then here is, this wasn't in the movie, but I think it should have been. Here is the first year things that they would have required for them, like what you'd have each year, what you need. And I think that should have been in the movie, like what he needs. I mean, I know it was there, but they never showed it. But I think they should. Here is my mandrake. As you can see, it's like yelling. Okay, next, I made this. If you haven't seen number 7, you won't get this. But this is like one of the necklaces. I made this out of clay, and I love this. Okay, next is an owl post. I wrote Harry Potter's address on it, and literally this was just a box, and I covered it up in this and wrote this. And I think it's super cute. It looks like a real post office thing. Okay, here's my Honeydukes bag. So inside of here, let's see what I have. Oh, here is the cockroach cluster, the snitch truffles, and the cauldron creams. So you open it up. Here's the sign. And I made these. Here is that. And oh my god, where'd the other one go? Okay, here it is. It's at the bottom of my bag. So there is my little treats, if you can see them. I just made them out of clay, and they're kind of special. Okay, and then here is my Birdie Box Every Flavor Beans little box that I made. Here is my Honeydukes milk chocolate bar. I made that too. And here, you know how I had those sample potions? So I made sample chocolates. And so I just took dice, and I just put like a little sticker on them. And then it looks like little miniatures. So like here's chocolate frogs, like a miniature chocolate frog. And I have all of these. I don't think you'll be able to see all of them, so I won't show up. Never mind. But there's a whole bag full of them. And I think I have like 20 in here of all these like random ones. All these random chocolates that you can find at Honeydukes. So yeah, they're kind of like miniature samples. So that is all my Honeydukes stuff. Next is my Quibbler. So this is my little Quibbler magazine. And yep, I kind of laminated it with Mod Podge, so it makes it feel like it's actually a cover, but it's just paper. Here's my Unfogging the Future book. If you open it up, it actually has pages that I made. So let's see, Unfogging the Future, and it has all of these like things that you can do, like the tea leaves, reading the tea leaves, and the patterns and stuff. So yeah, that's inside of my Unfogging the Future. Okay, here's my night bus ticket. Here is my Quidditch World Cup poster and my program. And inside of my program, you can actually see the pages inside that I made. Here's my Ministry of Magic identification card. And inside it has all this like stuff, just like the real one. Here's my snitch. This one's origami. And then this one was handmade by myself. And this one is just a ball, and then I just took these like papers and made them look like they were wings. Okay, here's my detention card, and it's for calling my teacher a muggle. Okay, so here's my Yule Ball invitation. Here's my first one. This one's just a regular one, and this one took forever to cut out, by the way. This is the one that was used in the movie, and it says Yule Ball on it. It looks really cool. Okay, these are like super easy to make. So I have like a million proclamations because all you have to do is print them out and then just cut it out. So I have like a ton of those. Okay, and then I have a ton of daily profits too because these are easy to make. You just put a rubber band over the newspaper and it looks totally realistic. Once again, you only know this if you read the books. This is Spew from Hermione. This was the pin that she gave out. Okay, here are my flying keys from number 1. If you remember this, he had to find one, the right one, to get into the door. This is only in the book, but this is the quickie spell. I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably not, but sorry. And then here's the letter inside that he got. And this is like what he used because he didn't know how to do actual magic. So he got this letter. Inside of here is all my money to Hogwarts. These are just pieces of paper, but I cut them out into coins that are actually the ones from Harry Potter. Who makes Harry Potter stuff and does not make Luna Lovegood's glasses? Like, these are the coolest thing ever. Owl exams. Defense of the Dark Arts exam, all about Lockhart. Hogwarts report card. Okay, no, I did not make this, but I did get this at Universal, and it does make color. Here's my regular size Marauder's map, and here's my miniature size, and this one actually does open up, and you can open this part up, and it's actually like, if this is miniature size, and this would actually be real. Here are some of my books, Advanced Potion Making, and Life and Lies of Albus Dumbledore. It's a handmade wand that I actually made myself. And then here's my chocolate frog I got at Universal, and inside I have this one that's kind of cheesy, but you know, it's still cool. It's not even the shape of it though, it's like, what? And then of course, the Albus Dumbledore. Everybody gets this one. And then I made 2, one of my parents and one of me, but I'm not going to show those because they're really embarrassing. I have the journal and a basilisk tooth. I didn't really put it inside, but it's kind of weird, I don't know, but yeah, this is my basilisk tooth and the journal. Okay, so I want to make a portkey, which was in book 4, but I was like, how in the world am I gonna make that? Like, that's just an ordinary thing. So I just put a font and I said portkey to Hogwarts, and I just put a random pencil because the whole point of a portkey is that you wouldn't know, you wouldn't pick it up or put it in the trash. So I just put a random pencil. This is my Have You Seen This Wizard poster. I did buy this, but this is my time turner, and it's super cool. It looks like the real one. Here is my prophecy. This was just something that I found in like a magic box I think I had, and I was like, this looks like a miniature prophecy. I'm gonna so use that. And lastly, here are my Hogwarts cards. So believe it or not, that was not everything. I still probably have about 20 items that I didn't put in the video, but that's my major favorite stuff. So yeah, I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below to make my day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!